All right, good afternoon, everybody. How's everybody doing? We're good, we're good. Well, I am Mary Young. I'm the Associate Director of Student Employment here at SNU, and I'd love to welcome you to our SNU's Got Talent. I am so excited. This is our 7th year of Student Employee of the Year, and I know you've probably heard this a lot this year, but to have this in person and not on a computer screen is so very exciting to myself and my team. So the National Student Employment Association recognizes the second full week of April as Student Employment Appreciation Week. As part of that, we run a regional and national competition for Student Employee of the Year. The purpose of this is to enhance awareness of student employment, recognize students who perform outstanding work while attending college, and to thank employers who hire students and make the program such a success. What happens is our supervisors here will nominate our students for the award. Once we have an institutional winner, this is then sent on to state consideration, regional consideration, and then national consideration. Institutions across the nation are celebrating events like ours today. At this time, I'm going to introduce Don Brzezinski, our campus president, to say a few words. Don?
Greetings, everyone. How are you tonight? You sure? That was just like, oh, good. There you go. I find the title of this has an interesting point to me. SNHU's Got Talent. Yeah, obviously. Look around. You can see the talent. But it also reminds me of one of my favorite movies. Has anyone seen the movie The Natural? Yeah, I love baseball. I've seen it a bunch of times. There's one line in The Natural where the hero of the movie, it flashes back to when he was a boy, and his father was teaching him, showing him baseball and coaching him and whatnot. And he said, son, you have tremendous talent. And if you rely on that talent, you will fail. So think about that. And when I look out and when I understand what this award is about tonight, there's 700 students about that do work for us on this campus. And it is invaluable work. In many cases, these are the first people students see when they come into an office, or fellow students engage with when they have a problem that needs taken care of, or maybe they're a little nervous meeting with their professor or what have you. These are the students, the student employees, in very many ways are so key to how other people feel during the course of that day. Therefore, student employees are very, very much part of a thriving campus culture. So I just want to thank you for that. Give yourselves a round of applause for that, please. But I also want to circle back and end with that part about talent, because so much emphasis is put on who has what talent. The fact that you're here tonight is that you're the type of people that don't simply rely on talent. You bring your talent to what you do, but you work it and you work it and you work it, and more importantly, you give. And for that, I know I'm safe to speak on behalf of administrators across the university and say we are grateful for the gift of your talent and the work and efforts of which you offer it. So thank you very much for all you do for us.
So we're going to switch things up a little bit this year. Normally we do our supervisors first, but we are aware that there are an incredible amount of events happening on campus, and we have some students that need to get to an event right after this. So we're going to do our student nominees first. I'm going to read a little blurb from the nomination from your supervisor, and I'm going to have you come up at the end of that, and you're each going to have a gift. So we are going to start off with Gavin Bibu from Student Involvement, nominated by Victoria Plimpton. Gavin has gone above and beyond for both the Office of Student Involvement and Student Affairs. I truly don't know how we would have managed this challenging return to offices without him. Gavin? Brendan Sayers, Student Involvement, nominated by Elizabeth LeClaire. Brendan clearly exhibits teamwork and collaboration. He works with his peer student managers to ensure all tasks are done. He is constantly working towards solving problems and being creative in doing so. Brendan? Michael D. Cesare from Esports, nominated by Robert Weimer. One of the defining factors as to why Michael stands out is his willingness to not only take initiative when he sees a problem he feels he can fix, but going above and beyond in ensuring solution he finds to the best one for the program. Michael? Taylor DeRubis from Academic Advising, nominated by Shannon Collins. Taylor consistently goes above and beyond to support our office, her coworkers, and the team. She brings an energetic, uplifting, and growth mindset to the team. I'm beyond grateful to work alongside her. Taylor? Nicole Hardiman, Chandler Center, nominated by Elizabeth Richards. Out of a staff of 30, only 3 people serve in this dual role. Though I know it's a lot of work, Nicole makes it look easy. She balances her responsibilities well, meets every detail, and is seen as a leader. Nicole? Patricia Harrington, School of Education, nominated by Deb Zukowski, Audrey Rogers, and Linda Whitmore. Patty has been instrumental in the organization and founding of Open Circle. Patty led the group with compassion, grace, and empathy, always striving to support the attendees and guiding the group's discussion. Patty? We will save that for her. Anthony Kelley, ITS Field and Media Services, nominated by James Luby. From software testing to digital remediation, equity and inclusion training, to the most fundamental communication and people skills, Anthony is the shining exemplar of what can be achieved at SNU. Anthony? Chickie Lyon, Groundskeeping, nominated by Bill Madden. Chickie brings a breath of fresh air to the department with her attitude and smile. She is such an amazing young lady who adds hard work and smiles to all she works with. Chickie? Dakota Morehouse, Mail Services, nominated by Nicole DeStefano. Dakota displays excellent problem-solving skills and takes initiative to find solutions on her own. She's always offering her assistance to her fellow student workers as well as full-time mail staff. Dakota? Jordan Muse, SNU Labs, nominated by Kat Flynn. Jordan learned and adopted multiple digital research recruiting platforms quickly and ensured that we followed ethical research practices when conducting our studies. Jordan is actually one of our global campus students based in Alabama, so he is hopefully watching online today, and I'm excited to say that Jordan has actually now accepted a full-time position at SNU since his student employment position. So congratulations, Jordan. Billy Saunders, Athletics, nominated by Patrick Gallagly. Billy has risen to the occasion many times in his past few years and taken on work that would not normally be given to student employees. Billy has been my go-to worker and has always added value to the work we do in athletics. Billy? Justin Vanace, Chandler Center, nominated by Elizabeth Richards. Justin makes a difference in the lives of inner city youth by encouraging them to work hard and pursue big accomplishments like college and careers. He is very dedicated to educating and empowering kids. Justin? Okay, this one's mine. This one's the hardest. Riana, student employment. I'm not going to read this. She knows what it says. What I'm going to say is this young woman has been my rock. She's leaving me this year, so I'm sorry. But been my rock and planned this entire thing, has showed unbelievable leadership skills, and is all around an unbelievable person. Riana? Okay, so I'm emotional on that one because right before I came over here, she gave me a gift with a unbelievable letter, and I said, "Oh my goodness, this is going to be rough." So congratulations to all of our nominees. It is true talent, and I was so excited to read all of the nominations, even though I didn't get to vote on them. President LeBlanc was sad he could not be here today. I did see him yesterday. He had to travel today, but he has a video that he wanted to share with all of you.
Hi, everyone. I'm sorry I can't be with you tonight. I'm traveling. I'd love to be at the ceremony. We honor the 13 nominees who have all come forward because of supervisors who have cited their professionalism and their leadership and their critical thinking, your communication skills. So, we celebrate all of that, but I have a special place in my heart for our student workers. I think they're in many ways the unsung heroes of what holds this place together some days. I remember some years ago, we had a study done, and they were talking about the work they had done at other institutions. And this was about who do people go to when they have a question they can't get answered. And in this one instance, it was actually a student worker who worked in the student union at kind of the front desk. And everyone knew that Kathy knew what was going on and could be trusted and was like a reliable source of information. And I think, that's sort of a wonderful example of the roles that many of you play for us. This year, of the 13 people, we also have someone who's working with us, a student worker working remotely, because, hey, it's the pandemic, and we've all figured out how to work remotely as well, so we're opening up our possibilities. I like to think that years from now, when you are all, and you will be all, successful in your careers, that you'll be able to connect the dots back to some of the experiences you've had in your work with us. It's in these jobs, early in, well, not early in my career anymore, but early in your career, in which we get the basics and the fundamentals. And I will tell you that no matter how big your job, no matter how complex it gets, there will be times when when you're struggling, or you're trying to solve for a hard thing, or just, you're up against something, and it's the fundamentals that you'll go back to. It's these basic core values, basic core skills that you have demonstrated in ample ways. So congratulations. Congratulations, obviously, to the winner. I don't know who that is yet. But to all of you, and thank you. Thank you on behalf of the whole SNHU community for all the good work you do for us.
We'll skip to the good part. He's not wrong. I would not even tell him yesterday who the winner was. It's a running joke in my office that nobody knows, except the person giving out the award. So our nominations, they were judged on communication, technology, problem solving, work ethic, intercultural fluency, career management, leadership, and teamwork. We had a committee of 4 read through and rank our nominations based on this criteria to determine the winner. Definitely 13 talented individuals here, and I know I speak for the committee when it was a very, very hard decision. So at this point, I'd like to introduce Dr. Megan Sage, Dean of Students, to give out our award.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am so glad to be here to present the Student Employee of the Year Award. Before I do that, I want to congratulate all 13 nominees on being nominated and thank you for all your hard work. Student employees are some of the most important people in our offices on campus. You all serve as friendly faces. When visitors come in, you help problem solve, you get important work done, and you support our teams and truly our entire campus community. In return, my hope is that you're all gaining valuable work experience, making important connections with staff, faculty, and peers, and feeling more prepared to enter the working world after graduating. Please accept my most sincere appreciation to all of you for the work that you do and the excellent standards you set for those around you. The nomination for this year's Student Employee of the Year Award winner was beautifully written, and I can tell that the nominator, her supervisor, has incredible admiration and appreciation for all this person has done for her department, peers, and the SNHU and surrounding community. The nominator led with, quote, "This person is sunshine personified. She just makes everyone she interacts with feel better about themselves and their day. There's no way to interact with her and not leave with a smile," end quote. What an incredible description of a person, and how lucky we are to have someone like that working on our campus. It's impossible to speak vaguely about this person, as the work they have done in their role is incredibly specific, so I'm just going to give some of it away. As a service coordinator for the Chandler Center and a Breakthrough Manchester college-bound advisor, this person serves dual roles in the department. In her role as a service coordinator, this person is depended on by the Chandler Center staff to be on site with SNHU students who are serving with an organization as part of their course expectations. In this role, she keeps track of attendance, ensures students are engaged in service, manages problems that arise, and is the main point of contact for the community organization to which she is assigned. That's a lot of responsibility for a student to take on. But that's not all. In addition to that, as the Breakthrough Manchester college-bound advisor, this person works with a small group of Manchester high school students who face significant barriers to college. She checks in weekly with these students to ask how classes are going, checks in on the progress they're making on college applications, and reminds them of upcoming scholarship application deadlines. She also works with a group of her peers to plan monthly skill-building Saturdays where all kids in the program come to this SNHU campus to participate in academic workshops, community building, and one-on-one support. Her nominator added, quote, "Though I know it's a lot of work, she makes it look easy. She balances her responsibilities well, meets every detail, and is seen as a leader in both programs. She's a quiet leader. She leads by example, and other students follow because they respect her. She's driven to do everything well, but never in a competitive way, simply because she wants to do good in the world," end quote. Lastly, and I think most importantly, this person has excelled in her role this year, all while balancing unimaginable challenges in her personal life. Her father was diagnosed with brain cancer, and she has spent 10 months visiting him in the hospital and rehab facility while supporting her mom, balancing schoolwork, and 2 jobs on campus. Sadly, her father passed away just last month, an incalculable loss for her family, and my deepest condolences go out to her. Her nominator wrote, quote, "Through all of this, she never missed a shift, never missed a deadline, and never let this tragedy negatively impact her academic or work experience. That she continues to show up for her community and focus on her long-term career goals of being a social worker speaks volumes about her character. I think we can all agree that this student's story is quite amazing and that she has persevered through so much and still remained a leader, incredibly hard worker, and has clearly gained the respect and admiration of her supervisors and all those around her. I am honored and thrilled to present this year's Student Employee of the Year Award to Nicole Hardiman."
So if you remember, when I started this, I mentioned that we have state awards, regional awards, national awards. So Nicole, I'm not finished yet. Can you come back up with me? So I am excited to tell you that you were chosen as the State of New Hampshire Student Employee of the Year. You were also chosen as the top 4 of our region, which is 13 states and Eastern Canada. So I have a check for you from our regional association as well. Nicole, I'm not done. So I apologize for going through as quickly as I did, but I know that Nicole has to get to honors. But we have a very, very exciting announcement at SNU. For the first time, the National Association is honoring the top 20 students in the nation. I am privileged to be a member of that board, not a voting member for the nominations, but privileged enough to have seen all the nominations. And Nicole, you are in the top 20 of the nation's students. I have been waiting for a national award for 7 years. Okay, we're going to move on to Supervisor of the Year. So student employment, it's truly based on giving our students opportunity to learn and grow. So with that principle in mind, for the first time ever, I'm going to give up my spot here to my student, Riana, who's going to present our supervisor nominees.
The program begins at an institutional level and progresses to the regional level. This award was established to recognize the integral a student supervisor plays in the education of a student employee. Student supervisors act as mentors and provide education to their students that they cannot gain through the classroom. Students at colleges and universities across the region are asked to nominate supervisors who they feel are especially worthy of recognition. Nominations will be judged on the abilities of the supervisor, specifically integrating students as members of the staff, guidance and mentoring, initiative, and alignment with the mission of the college and department. As we announce each nominee, please come up to receive your gift. So our first nominee is Leanne Bowden from International Student Engagement, nominated by Jay Nath. She saw the best in me and brought out the best in me, which cannot be explained in words. She is indeed an amazing supervisor. Leanne. Leanne is unfortunately not able to join us today, so our next nominee is Shannon Collins from Academic Advising, nominated by Taylor DeRubis and Autumn Hendricks. I cannot thank Shannon enough for the opportunities she has given to me and the confidence she has helped me gain. Shannon. Okay, our next nominee is Karina Pasternak from School of Business Faculty, nominated by Alexander Letizio. She has served as a great mentor to myself and many other student employees. Her industry knowledge and passion has helped me improve as an industry professional and manager. Karina? No, Karina's not here. Okay. Our next nominee is Victoria Plimpton from Student Affairs. Victoria was nominated by Gavin Bibu. She loves SNU and her student workers as if it's her own family. What was just a work-study job turned into so much more for me due to Vicky. Victoria. Our next nominee is Layla Sammy, the Associate Dean of School of Business. Layla's entire team actually had nominated her. Unfortunately, Layla was not able to join us today. She has always encouraged all the employees and student workers while in campus and outside of campus, and always is there for us as a mentor whenever required and helped us in choosing the right career path. Our next nominee is Devon Skerritt from Design Thinking, nominated by Elham Shahidi Salehi. I always receive appropriate and consistent feedback from him. Whenever he gives me feedback on my performance, I receive it with a positive attitude. His feedback helps me see how I fit into the bigger picture of what the SNU labs are really trying to achieve. Devon. Our last nominee is Victoria Smith from Athletics, nominated by Jediah Strauss. Unfortunately, Victoria was not able to join us today. Victoria helped train me for the various duties that I would be responsible for, including equipment, setup for games, and helping the many SNU sports teams with their practices. I would now like to invite Keenan Blaisdell up, our HR business partner.
Hi, everyone. Oh, I probably shouldn't touch that. I want to start by saying I am a little nervous. I didn't think I was going to be, but I am. So this is a very bittersweet Student Employee and Supervisor of the Year award ceremony for me. Mary and I have worked together for the past 7 years on the program, and it has been really a privilege to be able to work with her in the program. I recently moved into a new role here at SNU that kind of has my involvement with the program shifting just a little bit to be more of like an advisory component as opposed to the everyday involvement that I previously was in it. I'm very excited for all the plans Mary has for the program, and I know that it's in great hands and she's going to do amazing, but enough about me. I'm here to present Supervisor of the Year award. So each supervisor that was nominated has a huge influence on their student employees. We know and are very purposeful in the program that the role of supervisor doesn't just stop at the actual supervisory part. We ask our supervisors to be mentors and educators, and it's clear that the supervisors that were nominated really hit that mark this year. We know they do an inordinate amount of work to support our student success and making sure our students feel really taken care of. This year was especially difficult to choose the winner, as all of our nominees have really gone above and beyond their role of supervisor, mentor, and educator, and made a deep impact on their students' lives. This specific supervisor made sure that the intensive pre-semester training was both fun and informative, and create an environment in their office where students felt welcome and wanted by encouraging student attendance to various office events, keeping open communication, and having regular one-on-ones. I'm very happy to announce the 2022 Student Supervisor of the Year is Shannon Collins. Thank you.
Congratulations, Shannon. Keenan and I didn't read for that one either, but we do know that that was a close race too. So we definitely have some amazing supervisors here. I would be remiss if I ended this presentation without doing a very special thank you. Keenan just said that, I'm getting a dirty look already. Keenan just said that she is moving on from the student employment program. Her impact over the last 7 years has been absolutely tremendous. So we have a little video from a few of your friends.
Keenan, congratulations on this new journey you're about to go on. Thank you so much for the years of never-ending support, whether it was through exceptionally thorough, proactive training sessions or follow-up conversations for people that perpetually miss them, such as myself. You always know the perfect amount of guff to give, and we'll miss you in the student employment world for sure. You're going to do great in your new role.
Hi, Keenan. Just want to say congratulations on your new role. We are so proud of you and so excited for this new part of your journey. I just want to also say thank you for all your continual support of the program, developing the program, and supporting supervisors like me that are just trying to figure it all out and have 1,000,010 questions. And you're always so kind and generous with your time and energy. And we are so successful as supervisors because we had such great support from you and Mary. You'll be super missed. We will think about you often and know that you're not super far. You'll still be in this new community. and wishing you all the best in this new chapter.
Keenan, congratulations on your new role with SNHU. I am so happy for you and so proud of all that you've accomplished. It's been great knowing you as a colleague and a friend all this time, and I wish you the very best in the future.
Hi, Keenan. Congratulations on your new role. Thank you for all the support you provided to myself and to our students over the past couple of years and throughout your time in your role. I wish you the best of luck and hope to see you around. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Keenan.
Hi, Keenan. Thank you so much for all of your hard work with the student employees. I know you answered a ton of questions that I had at the beginning of the year and even throughout the year. I really appreciate all of your help. And also, thank you for swearing me in to be a public notary. I will never forget that, and I'm so excited for you and for your next big adventure. Good luck, and I wish for you all the great success.
Kiki, I thought it was fitting to take this video for you today from the NICU at the Elliott Hospital with these two guys, because I think over the 6 years there's a lot you've done to help me with stuff at SNU, but the one thing I'll always remember is earlier this year when these two were born 3 months early, and our heads were spinning on what to do with insurance and what this was going to mean. On approximately 0 hours of sleep in the previous 2 days, I called you, and you went above and beyond to handle everything. And I think that's what I'll remember. You're not just helping SNU employees, but you're helping their families as well. And as much as we give each other a hard time, that's what I'll always remember. So best of luck with your new endeavor. Definitely gonna miss you, but know that you're only one call away. Good luck, Keith.
Hey Keenan, congratulations on your promotion. I really want to say it's been an honor and a pleasure being able to work with you this past semester. You've been a true help to me as I've made this transition this semester to student affairs. Thank you so much for all that you've been able to do, and I know we'll be continuing to work with each other throughout the school year. Again, congratulations, and I wish you all the best.
Keenan, I couldn't think of a more fitting place to film this video than your office, where it all started with us 7 years ago. I can't thank you enough for being essentially my partner in crime as we've gone on this journey together. We've raised student wages, we pivoted to virtual Student Employee of the Year receptions, we figured out how to keep students working and getting paid during COVID. That's just a few things that we've been able to accomplish together on this team. My favorite memory of all time was when you and I went to the National Student Employment Association conference, and you wouldn't even tell me where your room was because you were terrified I was going to come up with a brilliant idea in the middle of the night and come pounding on your door. Thank you for propelling me and helping me realize my dream of a student employment office. I know that wasn't your dream. Now is your time to go down your career path. So thank you for all that you have done to support our supervisors and our students. You truly have made a difference in the lives of so many people here at SNU. I'm going to miss working with you and being in this office with you, but I know that you're only a phone call away. Again, thank you for everything that you have done for me and for the campus. I still don't know where her room was on that trip. She never told me. So to conclude, thank you to all of our readers who made it possible to have this with all of our nominees and our winners, and thank you all for joining us today. We really appreciate it, and I think we got you out of here in time for your next event tonight. So thank you.